What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? It is Killer Drone, and welcome back to some more Terraria. In the last episode, ladies and gentlemen, we finished off the episode by gaining ourselves a brand new set of armor. This is the Obsidian Outlaw armor. It contains the Obsidian Outlaw hat, the Obsidian long coat, and the Obsidian pants. And this was a significant upgrade from our armor before this, where we were using the Phoenix fur coat, as well as some lead and some gold gear. So, very significant upgrade, but in today's episode, I want to start off with yet again another upgrade to our character, because we can actually replace our Phoenixes at this point, because we should be able to survive in hell decently well in order for us to go down there, grab us some obsidian, as well as grab us some hellstone ore. Once we have that, we can grab the imp staff. So that is what I'm going to do right at the beginning of today's episode. Go ahead and get us some brand new minions. But first, let's check out what this traveling merchant is selling, since he just happened into our world. A DPS meter. I don't believe I have one of those yet. What is this? Summons a pet butterfly. Okay, that sounds really cool, but I don't have the money for that. But this DPS meter definitely sounds good. Do I have the money for that? I do indeed. Okay, let's go ahead and pick one of those up, and we will set it down here. I still do not have a Goblin Tinkerer, by the way. I thought that the Goblin Tinkerer was, a lot easier to get. But I've been down to the cavern layer, and I just haven't seen him at all yet. So I'm not able to combine any of this stuff in my inventory into one piece of gear yet. So, yeah, hopefully that guy will show his face eventually, but I still have yet to see him. And it may be that I'm just running out of houses over and over again. Like I just made another house and the Dryad immediately moved in. So maybe that's what's happening, and that's why I'm not finding the Goblin Tinkerer. But anyway, ladies and gents, let's go ahead and let's head down into hell and get ourselves an imp staff. Alrighty, ladies and gents, so we are down here in hell, and I'm gonna try and be relatively careful about obtaining this hellstone ore. So my basic idea is we need this stuff down here. The only problem with that is it actually turns into lava once you mine it. So we have to be a little bit careful and make sure that at no point are we under the hellstone to where it will flow into us. So we need to make sure that it is kind of beneath us at all times. Or that could definitely happen. Okay, let's try things a bit differently, shall we? Let's go ahead and make ourselves a couple of obsidian skin potions. And basically what these potions do is give you immunity to all burning effects in Terraria. That includes lava, that includes hellstone, that includes anything that could catch you on fire. This will protect you from. So let's just make us a couple of those, and now whenever we go into hell, we'll have 12 minutes of being able to basically just swim around in lava all that we want and collect up the hellstone. That way, the only thing we have to worry about is actually mobs in hell. We don't actually have to worry about, falling to our death. So yeah, that will be a nice little thing to have while we're down there in hell. Okay, so now that we are down here, this will be fairly easy. Let's go ahead and just take an obsidian skin potion, and let's zoom out our screen pretty far so that we can actually see all of the hellstone that's around. And now, ladies and gentlemen, even if we fall in, we are completely and totally fine. Let's collect up some hellstone, and let's collect up a lot of it. Dude, obsidian skin potions make collecting hellstone insanely easy. After just one obsidian skin potion, I was able to collect up 203 hellstone, which should be plenty for the entire series pretty much. It's only going to take us a little over 50 in order to make the imp staff, but we really don't need that much hellstone in this series, so this will probably last us the entire time. But I also need some obsidian. So what I did was I went ahead and dug down the water that was up in this cavern, and I just have it flowing down into this lava pool here. And now I should be able to collect up a fair amount of obsidian from all of this lava. So that's what I'm going to do now, is I'm just going to work on collecting up a ton of obsidian. And this imp staff is pretty much ours at this point. It's going to be very, very easy for us to go and make this thing here in just a minute. But first off, let's go ahead and collect up this obsidian. And after not much time at all, we now have the hellstone bars required in order to craft the imp staff. And we still have a ton of obsidian and a ton of hellstone left over. So if we ever need more hellstone bars in the future, we can craft those up very easily. Now, I do not know where I craft the imp staff. Is it at the anvil or a crafting table? Looks like it's at one of these because they're right next to each other, but there we go. That is the imp staff. So let's just do a quick comparison of them compared to the phoenixes. So 22 summon damage as compared to the phoenix staff, which is a strong phoenix staff, only 10 summon damage. So these are going to be over double as strong as the phoenixes that we have. So let's go ahead and create this guy, and we are going to replace our phoenixes immediately by these imps. Now, one bad thing about the imps, and yes, there is a bad thing, there's a downside to these guys, is that they are not exactly the fastest attackers. So the phoenixes, they just kind of go at things and immediately start jumping on them. The imps are not quite as good at that. They kind of have a slower fire rate, but the fire rate that they do have is very powerful. They are hard hitters, but not necessarily fast hitters, if that makes sense. So those are our two little imp guys, and I gotta say, they look pretty cool. They look pretty cool indeed. Now, one thing that I do want to see if I have real quick, and I'm not entirely sure if I do, those are night owl potions. Okay, see, I wanted to get some summoning potions so that we could have one more imp for particular fights. So like whenever we go to fight the destroyer or something like that, we would have a summoning potion which will allow us for one more summon during that fight. So instead of having 2 imps, we'll have 3 that are able to rain down fire on the destroyer. But doesn't look like I actually have that, and in order to get the summoning potions, we would have to do a bit of fishing. So I don't know if I really want to do fishing. I haven't done fishing in a while in Terraria, so yeah, I may need to actually look up the best fishing pole that I can make right now, because I'm going to be honest with you, I do not know. I absolutely do not know. But 2 imps, Outlaw Obsidian coat, and all of that stuff. Guys and girls, I think we could probably take on the destroyer right now, but I really want to be like very overpowered for taking it on this time. I do not want to lose this time. Let's put it that way. I do not want to lose to the destroyer again. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to over-prepare myself. I'm going to get campfires. I'm going to get heart lanterns. I'm going to get all the potions that I need, including summoning potions. And then we're going to take this guy on again. I don't want to go in halfway prepared again. I want to go in fully prepared as if we're playing on expert mode, because, well, we are playing on expert mode. So let's go ahead and let's get everything ready to go. I guess let's start with some fishing. Okay, so it looks like the absolute best fishing rod that I can make at the moment is the Fisher of Souls, and this is crafted using some of our Demonite bars. Now, it only costs 8 of them, so it's not an insane hit to our Demonite bar supply, but it's not exactly a great thing either, I guess, let's say. So let's go ahead and make one Fisher of Souls. Now all we need is some type of bait. Enchanted night crawlers are probably going to be what we use, so I'm going to need to collect up some worms as well as some fallen stars, but that is okay. And as we fish, we should gain more bait as well, because fishing is kind of, in a way, a bit self-sustainable, because you'll get master bait and you'll get apprentice bait and all of those as well. So you'll kind of fuel yourself as you fish, but you will need some starting fishing bait, which I do believe I have a can of worms somewhere around here, and I may have some fallen stars as well. Is my can of worms in here? No. In here? Yeah, here's a can of worms. So hopefully, if I open that up, yeah, we got 1 gold worm. Okay, that's not bad. And then 7 of the regular worms, which I can turn into the enchanted night crawlers just by adding in some of these fallen stars that I have, just like so. And I should be able to create enchanted night crawlers. There we go. Absolutely perfect. 7 of those guys. So we have ourselves a little bit of starting bait, and I can pick up some more worms as we're out fishing as well. Now, in order to get summoning potions, we need the, I think it's called vegetated lardfish. I think it's vegetated. I'm not entirely sure. Anyway, we need a lardfish, and we need to catch, I guess, a lot of those guys. I guess we need an insane amount of those guys just because, well, we're a summoner, so we're going to need summoning potions through the whole playthrough. So I guess we might as well go ahead and get a ton of these. Now, one kind of big problem that I did not mention is where we have to fish for these lardfish. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is going to be in the underground jungle. So it's going to be quite a dangerous endeavor to try and fish while also fighting off all of the hornets and everything else that comes with the underground jungle. So this could get dicey very quickly, but hopefully our imps will protect us good enough. I believe that imps will do, because they're fire damage, I think they'll do more damage to like the bug enemies. So hopefully at least the hornets and stuff like that won't bother us too much. I'm still a little bit concerned about the jungle bats and stuff like that. So a little bit of concern, but I guess we'll just see how it goes. We need to come down here into the underground, find ourselves a place to fish, and just give it a go. Yeah, take him out. Take it. Oh yeah, it's definitely doing more damage to the hornets than my phoenixes did. Most definitely. Okay, so what I think I'll do is maybe use like this area here. Maybe. Is there a better spot? This could be a better spot to clear out. Okay, so let's head down to that area, and we'll clear that area out and make ourselves a nice little fishing area for the underground jungle. So I was a bit concerned that this area was not going to be big enough for us to catch fish in, but it does appear that this is plenty big enough for us to catch everything that we need. I've been fishing here for a minute or so, and I have caught 3 of the variegated lardfish that we need in order to make summoning potions. However, my imps are not very smart. My imps continuously are out of position to protect me, and it's kind of becoming a problem. However, something I do see here is a bazaar. Now, you guys may not know what a bazaar is, but that is actually a really, really good thing to pick up, especially if we want to fight the queen bee, because that grants us immunity to poison, which is a big, big deal here in the jungle. So that is a very, very good pickup. Also, I got this Ancient Cobalt Helmet. Increases maximum mana by 40, increase magic critical strike chance by 6%. That's not too bad. I mean, I can't really use it, very well in this playthrough, but that's not a bad helmet by any means for pre-hard mode. But anyway, let's go ahead and put our bazaar on since we are here in the jungle. And I think I'm going to replace it with... you know what? I'm going to do my bottle for right now. I'll probably replace this a little bit later and put my bottle back. But for the jungle, this is insanely good. You definitely want to have one of those if you're going to fight the queen bee or really just the normal hornets that are around here. It's pretty good for. So anyway, I am going to fish here for just a little bit and let my imps attempt to protect me. They're not very good at it, to be honest with you, but hopefully, yeah, see, look at these guys. Look at these guys. They're terrible. They're terrible. I can't even fish in peace. I don't understand why they're not targeting the things around me, but they're definitely not very good. They're definitely not very good at targeting things. And they're also targeting this salamander down in the water where their attacks don't work. Like, their attacks cannot go in water because, well, you know, they're fire-based attacks. That kind of makes sense. Let's go ahead and take this salamander out. There we go. Okay, salamander's gone. Are you guys good now? Can you guys go and, like, attack things that I need you to? That would be fantastic. There we go. Okay, so I'm back up here. I'm going to continue fishing. I'm going to get us up a few more of these lard fish. And, yeah. I'll bring you guys back in just a minute. Hey! I also just got myself an armored tsunami in a bottle, which is basically the exact same thing as our hasty cloud in a bottle. It basically does the exact same jump effect, but this one's armored, so that's an additional +3 defense, bringing us up to 26 defense stat. That's not bad. That's pretty good. And I went ahead and replaced my Bazour for right now with that. So once we go back into the jungle, I'll keep this on us, but for right now, I don't particularly need that on me at all times. But I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to clean up my inventory a bit, and then I think I can go ahead and make some of these summoning potions. I have the lard fish, and I think all I need is moon glow and some bottles, I think, is everything that I need. Let's see. If I go ahead and do this, I have a couple of moon glow on me already. Yeah, summoning potions right here. So it's just the lard fish, the moon glow, and some water bottles. Those are very, very easy to make. I need some more moon glow, but I mean, that's an additional minion for 8 minutes, which is plenty enough for a boss fight. So I'm happy with that. I'm definitely happy with that. And I'm going to go ahead and add those into my chest here. In fact, I'm just going to add all of my fish into this chest and probably all of my fishing gear as well. Okay, I think it is time for us to get a little bit more prepared for the next boss, for the destroyer, or the eater of worlds rather. And I think the way that I'm going to do that is campfires and getting my hearts all the way up and getting some heart lanterns. I want to do both of those things because our hearts, we're at 220 health, which is decent. It's not bad, but I really would like to get it up to the full 400. So I want to go and look for some more heart containers underground and then get even more than that just to get some heart lanterns that I can place around the arena, and then campfires as well. So still have a little bit of prep work that I want to do before we take on the eater again, but hopefully this time whenever we take on the eater, it'll be just an absolute whooping and we will destroy the guy very, very quickly. Hey, down here in the caverns looking for some hearts, and look at who I found. The Goblin Tinkerer. Not bad. We can now reforge some of our items into some better items. Let's go ahead and immediately let's reforge our imp staff, and I may reforge my snapthorn at some point, but let's definitely do the imp staff immediately. So, masterful imp staff. Yes, indeed. That is pretty good. Plus 18% damage, plus 10% mana cost. You know what? I think I'm going to keep that for right now. Should I do my snapthorn? I kind of feel like I should do my snapthorn. Okay, let's do it. Godly. Godly. Immediately godly. Perfect. I think I'm going to keep that as well. I definitely think I'm going to keep that as well. So we got a plus 17% damage, plus 5% critical strike chance, and 15% knockback. Now the knockback is not so big because, I mean, we have extremely weak knockback with the Snapthorn to begin with. But just that plus 17% damage is really good. And as I get more money, I may re-roll these things and get even better rolls on them. But for right now, this will do just while we're down here in the caves. As for all of this, as long as it has armored or above, I am pretty okay with it. So like our Fleeting Hermes boots, I'll probably want to re-roll those real quick. Yeah, we're at Violence. That's plus 4% melee speed. It's not bad, but not really what I want. Plus 4% damage. No. I may just waste a ton of gold here, to be honest with you. 10% mana. Okay, 1 defense I'll take. That's okay. Not really great. Band of Regeneration. I think I'll go ahead and re-roll that. Hard. Lucky. Lucky. Dang it. Come on. Give me something good. Warding. Yes. Warding is perfect. And then this is our Armored Shield of Cthulhu. I will leave that alone. So we're up to now 31 defense. And we should be doing more damage. You know what? Goblin Tinkerer, you're an alright guy. Granite Elemental, I need you to get out the way. Also, I want to immediately buy your... Yes, our Tinkerer's Workshop. Right? Yes. Tinkerer's Workshop. Let's buy one of these. And let's set it down and let's combine the things that I can out of my inventory. So like the Goblin Tech, we can go ahead and make that guy. And that will free up some inventory space. So that is very nice. Don't think there's anything else I can combine for right now, but just that little bit of inventory space means a lot right now at this point in the game. So I will take it, and I'll take my Tinkerer's Workshop back with us. All right, let's keep exploring and see if we can find some more hearts. All right, and it would appear that we've also found our very first beehive. This is not something that I particularly want to take on quite yet, but it is good to know where we have one. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to dig into here real quick because we're going to have bees spawn in, most definitely. Hopefully though, our little imp guys here will protect us. And I just want to see what is inside of here. Obviously, you're going to have the queen bees. I hit 9. I hit 9 instead of 0 on my keyboard. I wanted to see where the queen bee's spawn egg was, as well as I kind of wanted to grab a bit of honey in case we needed it for an arena. But apparently that's not happening. Apparently, we are heading back to the base. Oh man, that's not what I meant to do. Oh well. Okay, I'll head back over there and let's see where that spawn egg is. I can't tell you how many times I've accidentally hit the magic mirror instead of hitting my torches like I wanted to. That happens more often than I would like to admit. Okay, so try number 2 at getting into this arena, and honestly, it's not a very big arena, I'm not going to lie, so we may have to expand this out just a bit in order to fight Queen Bee in the future, because this area, this hive, is just not very big at all, so I think we're going to have very limited mobility trying to fight in there, so we'll have to see whenever we are ready to fight the Queen Bee exactly how we're going to do it, but for right now, I'm not gonna lie, I'm a bit worried about it. Just a bit worried about it. But that's okay. We still need to get all of the hearts that we need in order to take on anything. So, let's continue on our search. It's been quite a long search at this point as well. It seems like these things have gotten more and more rare. Like, I found a couple of them very quickly back to back. And then after I found those couple, like, it's been pretty slow. It's been very slow, actually. Alright, and I found ourselves another beehive down here. This one at least appears at first glance to be a bit bigger, so let's actually see if that is the case. Let's go ahead and just dig through here a bit. Now, one thing I am a bit worried about is I did see the bee's nest, or the queen bee spawn egg, and it's like right here at the top. So I kind of, yeah, see it up there on the little platform. I kind of want to dig down just a bit. That way I make sure that I don't like wash it away with water or something and spawn in the bee by accident. So definitely don't want that. So let's come down here a bit, and now let's dig in. And there we go. And can we, there we go, get a little bit of light in here. All right. Yeah, this one definitely looks to be a little bit bigger. All right. Please do not minions hit that spawn egg, because that would be very, very bad. Okay, so we have some hive blocks. Let's get honey. Okay. All right, perfect. I just want to, no, please do not hit. Do not hit that spawn egg. Oh yeah, it's definitely bigger. Definitely a bigger arena. Okay, this is probably what we're going to use to fight Queen Bee, because this is a lot a lot nicer. Yup. This is a lot better. A lot more room for mobility, so I can actually do, like, multiple levels of platforms and stuff like that in here in order to fight her more effectively. So, yep, I'm a fan. We'll definitely come back and use this one. And it is currently raining slime on the surface of my world, so I think I'm going to try and get the king slime to spawn in and wrap this episode up with a boss fight. Let's see if we can do it. We don't have much more time left, I don't believe, of the slime rain. It's been going on for a little while now. But hopefully, if we defeat 150 slimes, I believe is what it is, we will be able to spawn in the king slime. So let's just head in this direction a bit. And let's see if we can get this done. It takes quite a lot of slimes your first time doing a slime rain, because I'm pretty sure it's 150 that you have to kill during the slime rain to get the king slime to spawn. And once he spawns in, then you just get to fight him with a bunch of slimes also spawning in constantly. So it's not exactly an easy fight if you're first starting out the game, but there are some ways to cheese him and make it really easy by just like putting a rope up in the air and he can only jump so high, and then you can just smack down on him. But it should be pretty easy for us at this point in the game with 2 imps and a whip. This guy's not incredibly hard. Just like if you happen into him on your first night, he may be a little bit difficult. If you didn't know what a slime rain was and you just constantly killed slimes and didn't expect him, then yeah, this could probably be an issue. Anyway, I'm gonna see if we can take this guy out and see exactly how quickly we can kill him. It should be relatively fast. Relatively. I mean, it's not going to be insanely fast. Oh, is that Pinky? Hey, Pinky! There we go. Nice little Pinky guy dead. And killing off all of those slimes. We should be getting pretty close, huh? That's our 50th green slime. Where's our king slime? Hello, king slime? Are you coming, buddy? We still have a slime rain going on. You can see it in the background, barely back there because it is nighttime, but it's still definitely raining. I wonder if my summon kills don't count toward the count. Or maybe I'm just not there yet. Maybe I'm not to the 150 yet. I don't know. It's hard to tell. There needs to be a counter during a slime rain that tells you, hey, you're this close to, you know, the thing, to the king slime. Okay, well, apparently not. Anyway, I was underground and I was doing a bit of exploring in order to get the life crystals that we need, and we now are up to 400 health, which is the max, I believe, that we can have in pre-hard mode, because it's not until hard mode that the life fruit in the jungle start growing. So for right now, I think we are completely maxed out. So in the next episode, whenever we fight the Eater of Worlds, we should have all the health that we can get, and it'll be a relatively easy fight, or easier fight this time, hopefully. I think that I'm still going to overpower myself for that fight, though. I still think that I'm going to try and get some heart lanterns as well as... yeah, there's the King Slime. Where you at, buddy? Come on. King Slime has awoken. I don't see... Oh, there you are. Oh, there you are. Hi there. Hi there, King Slime. There we go. All right. Okay, all right. He's about to jump down on my head, though. All right. Come here. Come here. Use my hook to get out of there. Yeah, get caught in the water, you big dummy. Okay, he does have a little bit of health, a little bit more than I thought. Although it is in expert mode, so that makes sense, right? That makes sense that he has more health than I thought he did. Okay, okay, all right. Things are getting crazy. Things are getting crazy. Things are getting crazy quickly. Getting crazy quickly. Okay, come here, King Slimy, King Slimy Limey. King Slime Lama Dama Dom Dom. Dead slime, that's what he is. He's a dead slime. Alright. Perfect. And that is basically the slime rain done. Not bad. And we do have a little boss container that we can pick up here. A treasure bag. And I still really need to clean up my inventory. But that's okay. We will get that done here in just a minute. We got ourselves a King Slime trophy. And I think that's all from him for right now. But that was a nice little boss to end off the episode. Let's go ahead and see what we got in our trophy bag real quick before we leave off the episode. In the next episode, I'm going to try and overkill the Eater of Worlds. I want the campfire set up. I want the heart lantern set up. I want full health. I want potions. I want summoning potions. I want the whole 9 yards taking on that guy. I don't want him to survive very long at all. But anyway, treasure bag, and we got ourselves a ninja shirt. We got ourselves the ninja pants. We got ourselves the slime hook. We got ourselves a solidifier, which is used to craft objects. We got ourselves a royal gel, which is a slimes become friendly expert. Slimes become friendly. Huh, that's new. I don't think I've ever gotten that before. Very interesting. Okay, so that means I guess slimes become part of my summons? I don't know what that means. Slimes, or maybe they just don't attack me. I'm not entirely sure what that means. But then we also got ourselves the Slimy Saddle, which summons a rideable slime mount. And we actually have not gotten a mount in the world yet until now. So let's check out this guy. Nice. Oh man, its jump is insane. Can we make it up here? Okay, let's just teleport. There we go. Whee! And oh yes, we do have the double jump because because we have our boots on as well. Oh man, you know, actually this is probably not a horrible way to get up to like really high places in a cave or something. So this could be somewhat useful. Probably not, let's be honest. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I do believe that's going to be where I wrap up for today's episode. I do hope that you guys enjoyed. If you did, be sure to leave a like on it. As well as if you're new around here, be sure to subscribe. But anyway, guys, that's going to be it for me today. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one. You guys have a great day. Man, is it just me, or is this like, whenever you do like this, is that a little bit disorienting because the camera's moving a bit too fast? Maybe it's just me, but I find it it's making me a little bit dizzy, I'm not gonna lie.